officially made the switch. I've hopped on over to the brand new Oppo Find X8. I've switched from the last device, which was the iPhone 16 Pro. A lot of the talk has obviously been around Apple Intelligence, but I would argue what Oppo has to offer with ColorOS 15, a lot of the AI features are way better. And for this video, I thought I would change it up. We're actually in India. So my very first time traveling here, we're in the grounds of Humayun's tomb. Forgive the pronunciation. So this is a little vlog hybrid, some of the best AI features of this, everything that you need. Let's go explore. And the first one has to do with photography. So as we get a bit closer, the first thing that I think needs no introduction with any new AI phone these days is all around AI eraser. So ColorOS 15 has that as well. Taking photos in India, out of all places, it is super busy. There are so many people. We've actually got this little cute doggo here. Gonna pose for some pictures beside me. But you see the crowds of people taking photos of any monument or landscape is really tough to do with like no people. With AI eraser, you can essentially just touch to circle or tap to actually select people to get removed. In a couple of seconds, AI completely takes care of it and you can get like a crisp photo, imagining that no one else, maybe even just yourself, is in the photo, and maybe the little pup too. Going into the temple, Kat is with me. Look how steep these steps are. These things are steep. Super cool though. Check that out. That is a sweet view. That's where you're taking photos of. Like, that's the spot we were in right there. And then here's the actual temple itself. And like, strangely, the phone has like a hint of like pink to it. Kind of just like what that stone has. I mean, it's like reddish pink. If you can see that, it's like a slight little hue. Okay. So Delhi has some really cool sights. But just got back to the room. I mentioned I'm at the Oberoi, this really like beautiful hotel. I'll give you a quick little tour. Of course, bed, beautiful like embroidered bed sheet here, which is really nice, very like Indian. Luggage, brought my golf clubs, somehow shot my very first hole in one. Big shout outs to my caddy. You'll never believe it. So from the tee box, par 3, through the tree, it went in? In the hole. Caddy says it went in. I can't believe this. There's no way. Thank you.
Good shot, sir.
Thank you. Just got the rest of it. Mediatek goodie bag, washroom. But before I start charging my devices, so quick little update here. So a lot of people will say that, coming from the iPhone, this was the last launch. Let me show you something really cool. So I mentioned I switched on over from my iPhone really because Apple Intelligence isn't the greatest, but people always say iPhones have things like iOS, AirDrop, all those good features. But let me show you this quick little feature. So I'm going through my photos here. Let me select one that I like. I can actually hit share. There's this little button, share with iPhone. So it's almost like AirDrop. I can just click that, and then within a couple seconds, I'll just wait for this to transfer. And just like that, I've transferred wirelessly that photo from my Oppo to my iPhone, and you can see it here popping up. So it's exactly like AirDrop. And with that new update, you also unlock extra AI features like remove reflection. So I'm back in my studio now that you can see that I've taken a quick little photo, and just clicking that remove reflections button, AI does its work, and that window shot, all those reflections are now gone. So the next feature has to do with battery. So I'm plugging my phone in here, and it'll actually learn your habits of charging your phone, and it'll only juice up your phone to 80% to increase the overall battery health of your phone. I feel like most people only swap out their phones now every 3 to 4 years, which is the typical refresh cycle, and this will help with that battery aging process. Okay, so next spot that we were at, Khan Market. Obviously India is known for doing some shopping, some good deals. Kat actually got some rings that she bought, but useful AI feature in this. So you can actually just take photos with your phone and find out more info, literally just circle to search. So obviously Honor working with Google to get Gemini to work. Anything that you can take a photo of here, literally just a little whoop, and you can find out more info on it. That works for photos as well that you've taken. So if you want to hear more info about like the Taj Mahal. So I actually just changed my wallpaper, for example, but just quickly holding down, I can like circle search for this item. It'll take 2 seconds. And it can identify that as the Taj Mahal, and then I can actually just like go in and find out more info. And Oppo actually has this little AI tool that they can pull over from the side, so Kat will help me out. She'll just swipe on over. She'll just hit AI summary, and you can see it just gives like a very quick summary, condensed version of what the Taj Mahal is about. You can learn different facts, and if we do that one more time, you can hit AI speak, and then we can actually just walk around and listen to info about the Taj Mahal, and that can identify anything from any website. So if you guys can hear this, we're just walking around the market now.
It also houses the tune house.
So yeah, just like an interesting feature, let me just pause this. You can kind of do looking through landmarks, and then while you're still walking, if you want headphones in, you just want to listen together, you can learn more info about it. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Next thing, actually just leaving a little fan meetup that Mediatek had set up. All the fans have actually just left. But Live Translate is actually a really good one because chatting with some people, English, not their first language, obviously speaking Punjabi, Indian, once again, not too familiar. We were just using Live Translate on the phone to kind of converse, chatting things tech. Super useful, and you can do that like live.
वास्तव में सांस्कृतिक रूप से अलग जगह है और यह आज तक मेरी पसंदीदा यात्राओं में से.
Such an underrated AI feature, but especially for traveling, it's something that you always wish you have, and while it's there, it's super useful. Okay, so at the very end of the trip, we decided to come to the Lotus Temple. I think it is one of the most beautiful spots that we've been to, but this entire week here in India has been great. Obviously using the Oppo Find X8, ColorOS 15, all the AI features. Honestly, because of the lack of like Apple Intelligence, I feel like it's one of like Apple's like weakest features. Some of the strengths of this, you guys can be the judge, like especially traveling using like AI Translate, Circle to Search to help look up landmarks, and obviously AI Eraser. There are just so many people here. Kat is actually holding the camera. You can actually come to the frame. We're about to take a photo. Smile, everyone. We're like celebrities actually. Yes, other than the million plus requests for selfies and getting photos, everyone here's been really nice. Like the culture's been great, lovely. I feel Kat was like more of a celebrity this trip than anything.
Some better looking.
Agreed. I think we'll end it at that. But yeah, been a solid time here in India, and we'll catch the rest of you next day.